Yeah, actually I did. So, basically, you know, this case has been going at us for nearly 2 years now.
Tell me about it.
In the last nearly 2 years, there's been nearly 5 kidnappings, 5 murders, and the only evidence we have is that it has to do with the house.
We know that already.
Yes, we do that. Now, I did find something that is pretty good. We talked about it a few months ago, right before Chris got kidnapped.
What'd you find?
So you know about the wife,
right?
And we thought it was cheating,
right?
But we were both wrong. It was kidnapping.
When did that happen?
Okay, so 15 years ago, the wife just vanished. The reason for that was one night the man and his wife were sleeping. All of a sudden, there's a break-in, and after a scuffle, she gets kidnapped.
Was this reported?
This was reported. You can check it out.
To this department.
To this department.
Why the fuck am I just hearing about it now?
I don't know. But what I found was that they never found her body. Now, I don't know if she was murdered. I don't know if maybe she died from the scuffle or whatnot. But her body has not.
Was there blood at the scene?
There was blood, but it was the man's blood.
Okay.
And then right after that.
When did that happen?
15 years ago. That's right when he left.
You know, I just found something out. Every 4 months, it seems like something happens. It's either a kidnapping, somebody comes up missing and that we can't prove it's a kidnapping, or we find a damn body.
Yeah.
What is every 4 months? There's got to be something that ties in every 4 months.
Well,
with this guy.
Well, I mean, it's sinister, but he did call you.
Yeah.
And he said that he was bored. So maybe he was bored from just kidnapping and wanted to.
So you think he's bored?
He wants to upgrade a murder now.
So
So
he's fucking with me.
Yeah, instead of just, doing, the same old for the last 15 years, which I believe it's him all 15 years. He kidnaps them, they go missing, never found the bodies until now.
I've been living off of coffee every day. We've got to get this guy. I don't care how we do it. Either put him behind bars or kill the son of a bitch. That's what we're gonna do. I don't care. We're gonna do that.
Well, we need to find out if the wife was murdered or not. Because that would give us motive. That would give us motive to why he's...
Have we talked to any friends of hers or any relatives, any close family members?
I mean, the only thing was, bar people that they went to with, restaurant, even bank.
Let's go back to the bar.
Well, I guess we could try. You asked me if anyone's lived there since Chris,
right.
Since the last tenant that,
right.
And in the last 6 months, no one has lived there, from what I have checked, which is pretty odd because, as you know, every time there's someone that leaves, someone immediately comes in because the prices.
Have we checked that house out really, really good?
No, not in the last 2 years. Not since we got the case, and not in the last 6 months. Because basically it was just an open and shut case. Just another kidnapping from this, now as a serial killer, so.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back. We're going to take 3 or 4 guys with us.
Well, I can call the landlord. Maybe you can get something from him.
And get consent to search the place. We're going to go in. We're going to search it from top to bottom, see if we can find anything. And if we do, then we can at least maybe give us a clue on where the hell this guy's at. If not, then we come up empty-handed. But there's got to be something in that house that leads us to him.
Yeah.
We got to find this sumbitch.
All right.
All right. Go. Listen, I like the house.
Yeah.
Nice house. How about if I make you an offer? How about if I live here? Buy the house.
Really?
Seriously.
Oh.
I love the house. It's nice. It's cozy.
All right. Do you want any information about the house?
As much as you can give me.
All right, because I just want to make sure, because obviously the last...
It had gone so well for the tenants in the last 20 years. I get it.
But I understand why you want to buy a house. If this man keeps coming back, at least we have someone.
Listen to me.
Who's ready.
For the last 2 years, this is all I have done. I eat, sleep, and drink. All to catch this guy. I want to live here because this is him. This is what he comes back to. So this is something, this is his comfort zone, and this is going to become my comfort zone.
Well, I mean, I guess we can start from the very, very beginning.
Please do.
20 years ago, I wasn't the landlord at the time.
Who was?
My father.
Okay.
Was. And
he's not living?
No.
Okay. All right.
But he sold these two people this house's wife and husband.
What year was that?
Let's see, 20 years ago was 1997.
Okay. Gotcha.
So they got the house and they paid all their bills. Were great on the rent and all that stuff.
Okay.
And then one night, something happened. Many years later, after I got into the business, he told me the story of this one night that there was a break-in, there was a scuffle, and this man's wife got taken. She got kidnapped. It was on the news, it was everywhere. But after that, no one really heard about it. It was just open and shut. From what I heard, it was just an open and shut case. And from what I hear, from what you guys are investigating, this could be the same guy's wife. Now, the husband is now... It's been really bad for business for me because
Right.
nobody's got the house. Thankfully, you're going to buy the house now. It's been like 6-7 months now. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I would really love to. I mean, I'll make you a good offer.
Okay.
And get you out from underneath this place.
All right.
I want to spend some time here. I've got some time to take off from the department. I'm going to take about 2 weeks off, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and with my partner. He's getting burned out on me. I don't know I don't know what
Well,
else to do.
it makes sense. I mean,
He's pissed off. He doesn't understand my problem. My problem is I want to catch this guy. His problem is he's got a caseload that would choke a horse. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and talk to him.
Now, do you have any questions for me about the house, about anything?
What do you know about this house? How it's, what it would, the year that it was built? Do you have plans to the house? Because I really think that there's like a room, or there's areas in this house we don't know about. Because I believe, and I don't know why I believe this, but I do. I feel that he's been living in this house. May it be in a secret room or whatever. My partner thinks I'm nuts, and I probably am. But the reason I think this is because every time he comes back here, you go out, he's gone. It's like he disappears. It's like thin air. And then you can't even find a footprint from the fucker. So I need to have some blueprints in this house. I need to know every nook and cranny.
Okay. So
Get those for me.
I'll tell you everything. This house was built in 1960, so relatively
Young.
Yeah.
Okay.
From all the plans I've seen, there's no secret rooms at all. There's just an attic, basement. You've seen the house plenty of times.
Let me be the judge of that place.
Okay. And there's been at least 10 tenants in the last 15 years, and the longest someone stayed was the man and the woman.
Gotcha.
And that was 5 years.
Okay.
In the last 15 years, the longest anyone stayed is 3 to 6 months.
Gotcha. After that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll get with my guy from the bank. I will set up a deal.
Okay.
And then tomorrow you and I can get together. We'll sign papers and we can get out from under this house, and it'll be mine. Fair enough?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right. The house is mine. All right. Time to get to work, I guess. Hey, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Scooby.
Sure the hell hope you come up with something, because I'm back where I started.
Rough night?
Yeah, it's last 3 hours. I think I've fallen asleep about 6 times.
Yeah, I've been working overtime today into yesterday because I was trying to find anything, and the last 2 days I couldn't really find anything. From looking at all the stuff, I guess you didn't find anything either.
Nope.
Did you find anything new?
The only thing I found was, it seems like every 4 months something happens, like we talked about.
Yeah.
The only thing I bought the house.
Yeah, I can see it looks really nice.
Yeah, the house is mine.
Has anything happened?
No.
You said that you saw the man, but
I've seen him.
But you thought that was just in your mind?
I have seen him probably a dozen times. Every time I see him, I go and he's not there. But what I find interesting is that over in the north end side of the house,
Yeah.
there's footprints. I don't wear a size 9.5. I wear a size 11.
Do you think maybe neighbor?
No, I checked with my neighbors.
Oh,
The lady wears a 6. So I have a guy coming out from a tech, and they're gonna take a plaster cast of that and see if just something, anything. I don't give a crap what it is, just something.
Yeah.
So they're gonna come out here and do a plaster cast of that and take it in.
All right. Well, as I said, I was working overtime.
Yeah, go ahead.
And after 2 straight days of finding nothing, I found something, and this is probably the biggest lead
Yeah,
of the case so far. So, as we remember, 7-8 months ago, it was revealed that his wife was kidnapped.
Right, we know
Her
that.
body was never found,
Right.
but she was found.
Where the hell was she found?
She was found around 3 to 4 years afterward. And
Where?
it was around a mile from here.
So,
And this wasn't in the reports until I dug really, really far, like way, way back, about 12, 13 years ago.
so 4 years ago, her body was found.
No. Her body was found 12, 13 years ago.
Oh, it was 4 years after the
Yeah.
4.5 fight. Okay,
But,
I got you.
and that's why I think that the man he left, and
And it was a mile from this house.
it's a mile from this house, and she was murdered.
Well, I
was
get
murdered.
that.
No, but she was
How
murdered.
was she murdered?
She was like really messed up.
Let me guess. Throat slashed?
Yeah, strangled.
Hyoid bone, I got it.
But her throat was slashed after the fact.
So it was post-mortem.
Okay, so after, I guess, post-mortem, she, her throat was cut after the fact, after she was strangled. Basically, from what I read, she was basically dead after the scuffle.
Okay.
But I guess the man, he was too busy trying to get, person that was trying to kidnap his wife, that he didn't notice that she was basically dead already.
I got you.
But what baffles me is the cutting the.
Is there any forensics? Is there anything that they did at the scene? I mean, I didn't realize it was that many,
Yeah,
13 years ago.
The only thing that was there was blood.
Was there any footprints?
There's no footprints.
Blood.
There's blood, but it was all from the man.
That's good, though. That's DNA. Did they take a swab?
Well, but the kidnappers, the way they, and the other thing that got me, that makes this feel like a revenge, like motive, like plot,
Right.
is that the way the kidnappers dressed, from what the man told the reports and all that stuff, the police, the way that the kidnappers got, you know, his wife and all that stuff. Every single victim that's been in this house is the exact same. Strangled.
Okay, so her body was found.
Okay, so
wait a minute here. So what happened to his wife? Let me get this right. So you say your theory is it's a revenge killing.
Yeah.
So basically anybody male that comes into this house.
Yes, because the man, he said to the police that the person who kidnapped his wife.
Because his wife was kidnapped,
by a man.
Because he wants to harm or kill any male that comes in here.
Yes. That's my
God. That's great. I mean, seriously. Now we have a motive. Now we have a reason for him. The next time, I'm serious. The guy's gonna contact me, and when he does, I'll bring this up and see what he says. I'll bring this up. But this is a great.
Yeah, that's my theory, but
it's excellent. I mean, that gives me something to go on. So let's go with that.
We know that she was murdered.
Right.
And that's why the reason why he vanished still baffles me. I think it's because the house would be.
It's his comfort zone.
But it wouldn't be a comfort zone anymore because
I'm here.
No, I mean back 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
When it happened, I think the reason why he left was because he didn't feel safe in his house anymore. And, he had too much bad influence. So he just
something like that happened. He had to get help somewhere along the line. He had to talk to somebody. We need to find somebody that he talked to, so we can get it.
I mean, because like we said this last year, from talking to like his bar buddies, the owner of the restaurant and all that stuff, is that they were really nice, and then all of a sudden he just leaves.
Never comes back.
Yeah, so. but the weird thing is that he's not been seen since then. Like his face hasn't been seen since then.
Except for here.
Well, in a mask.
Mask, yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, what baffles me is that where could he be living
I'm telling you something. He was living here. I just don't know where. I haven't looked yet. I just got moved in. I've been sitting here for the last 17 hours trying to go over all this crap. We have a great lead now. Let's go with it. Let's go back, talk to some people instead of sitting on our asses here. We've got to find something.
Well, now we need to. Next thing we need to find out is what he's been up to for the last. If anybody's seen anything weird,
I don't care about that. What I want to know a name. I want to know.
Well, at least we have the motive. At least we have that.
We know where he comes back. This is his place.
But at least we have a reason why he comes back.
Right.
Now.
He'll come back. He'll talk to me.
Okay.
So
let's go find stuff.
All right.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, I know. You believe that shit? I just bought the house. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's screwed up, but you know what am I gonna say? They told me to get lost, and I told them to fuck off. I don't know what else to say about it, you know? Yeah. I'll have you over sometime, man. It's, I got a lot of unpacking to do and a lot of shit to do. Yeah. Well, if you want to come over for a beer and give me a hand unpacking this shit, that'd be great, but just wait till tomorrow, man. I got a lot of stuff, and I just keep seeing things. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Bye.
I find? Not a cop. But I gotta figure out how to nail this guy from behind the scenes. This just doesn't make it. Soon? You gotta be kidding me. What kind of games? Oh. He thinks he's playing games? He hasn't seen games yet. He thinks he has games. Hey, bud. Yeah, I know, I heard. I was just told. News travels fast, huh, bud? Hey, listen, I need you to do me a favor. You've done a lot of favors for me in the past, right? We understand each other? I think it's time to call in some of those favors that you owe me. Okay? Remember what we talked about? Now it needs to be done. I don't care how it's done. I don't care how you do it. Right. That's exactly what needs to happen. Don't leave any evidence, okay? You do it right, I'll make it worth your while. You understand me? Okay, don't fuck this up. Alright, I know I could count on you, man. Alright, thanks. I'll be calling you soon, okay? You don't call me. You don't text me. You don't even stop by. I'll call you. Okay? Do we understand each other? Excellent. I knew I could count on you. Let the games begin. Hello? Sure. Yeah, come over now. Alright, I'll just leave the front door open for you, alright? Yeah, that'll work. Everything alright? Okay, man. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit. Alright, take care. Yep. Hey, what's up, bud?
Hey.
Have a seat, man. So what's up? What you want to talk about?
Okay, so you know this case has been on our asses for the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's been hell, man. I'm sorry. It's taken a lot of your time up. I know. I'm sorry.
Well, I've been talking to the captain, and after we talking, I decided that I wanted to transfer.
Don't do this to me.
you may think that we're close, but I just don't feel that we're there yet. And I think when we get there, he's just gonna come up and just end it. I got a wife and kids.
I understand that, and I don't, and I get that. Alright? You gotta do what's right for you. You gotta do what's right for your wife and your family. I get that. Okay? And I honor and respect you. I really do. But if you ever hear of anything, you ever get a lead, please call me. Night and day. I don't care. It's 3 o'clock. You got my number, right?
Also, if I find out anything,
Alright, man.
so I'll be working a desk for a while.
Alright, no hard feelings, dude. I'm telling you.
It's been great the last 5-6 years, but this case
I know.
has just gone way too
Captain's on
way
my,
too close to home.
Captain's on my ass.
Yeah, he actually wants to in the next week or so he wants to have a meeting with
I
you.
know. He's already. He told me that, you know, a couple years ago when this all started, that this is going to be a case that is either going to make me or break me.
Well, I mean,
And by break, he means kill.
the biggest reason why we took this case because we never really had one. We never really had one that was like a kidnapping / stalker case. We've had stalker cases, sure. We've had kidnapping cases, sure. But we've never had this.
We've never
close.
had anybody that's.
I mean, this has gone from kidnapping to serial killer.
We've never had anybody just fuck with my mind so bad.
Yeah, and I don't want.
I understand that. I do understand, and I respect that. Like I said, I do, and it.
Maybe in a few years when this is all settled, then I'll come back. But for now, I need to take a break.
I
I already told Cap that I'm going to take a leave,
leave of absence.
and just take a vacation for
I understand. Go somewhere, be with your wife and kids, and have a good time, man. Because
So I need to get away from all this for a while.
you know, when you think about it, you're the closest person I've ever had that in the last few years that has ever give a crap about anything that they did. This case has taken over all of my time, all of my effort. My motivation is just all about this. The workload on everybody else in the department is doubled because this is the only damn case I'm thinking about. I had 60 cases, open cases the other day, and I literally threw them in the damn trash. Captain comes over and says, pick the damn things up. We get into an argument, and all of the time I didn't hear anything he said. All I could think about is this damn case. It's consumed me.
It's good.
So I understand where you're coming from. You're young, and you're bright. You've got a good home life. Don't be a broken ass like me, man. Alright? Do yourself a favor. Take those 2 weeks.
I'll
Go have a few drinks and enjoy yourself. Okay?
Oh, good. Alright. But Cap wanted to say that he's glad that you bought the house. It's bad that you're putting yourself in danger, but it's good that there won't be any more victims anymore. So he
No.
at least thanks you for that.
Cool.
And
I'll
I'm
talk
glad
to him later on today.
He said that don't worry about the meeting that you guys were gonna have in the next few days. Just make sure you have clear time next week. So,
I'll do that. Thanks. I appreciate your help, man.
alright.
Okay? Take care, man.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, I'm good.
I've been kind of kicking around some ideas about this. like you got something to say.
Well, before we get to what I was going to say, what's been going on? Anything new?
A lot new. We have a lot from the previous landlord. We had 2 other statements from people who live next door. They never seen the guy, but the motion lights for them will come on. They go out and investigate, call us out. We have had 13 different calls in that general vicinity, whether it be 1 or 2 blocks over, or may it be next door. We've had 2 different calls. We get there, there's nobody there.
It's basically like a ghost.
Basically. It's like when we get out there, we try to find something and we can't locate shit. So what's up, man? You look like you got something heavy on you.
Well, first, did Bill tell you about the information about the kidnapping? So, he already told you about that, right?
Yeah, he told me about
Oh, okay. Did he tell you about how you didn't find anything at the bar and stuff?
Right. Is that what you come in here to reiterate stuff
No.
to me?
Basically, Big Boss, has been speaking to me.
Yeah, he's been on my ass all week.
He's been looking in on this investigation and stuff. And so the Big Boss, as you know, investigation, all that stuff. He's been reviewing everything, and he came to the decision. It's not in my hands. I can't do anything. I'm only the captain. He's obviously higher than me. He wants to change everything around and take everybody who's in the case out because they're way too involved.
That's how we solve crimes.
Well, I know that you've been invested in this. It's been 2 years now.
2 years. This hasn't just been 2.5 years. This has been my life. I have got the best record here. Captain, this isn't just my life.
Well, it's not.
This is my sleep, the eat, my drink. This is what I've been doing. I'm trying to get this fucker.
It's not in my hands.
Well then, it's okay. He wants to come in here and tell me this, so he's got his lackey to do it? What are you gonna tell me? I'm off the case?
Yes, that's what he said.
Oh, he wants me off the case now.
Because basically, he told me that you're basically letting St. Louis out.
Oh, so now he thinks I'm a fucking shrink?
No, he thinks that you're too obsessed with this case. You're too involved. It's getting too personal for you, and we can't have that.
That's how we solve cases.
Well, it's not becoming a case. It's becoming like a life.
It is my life. That's how we solve cases. Okay, so he wants me off the case. Who do I need to teach in 5 minutes what I've learned in 2.5 years?
No. Your partner, who's also been there. Obviously, he quit.
Yeah.
So your new partner, Bill. You obviously told him everything, right?
Most everything, yes.
He's going to.
He's married. He's got 2 kids.
He's going to take over the case and then get a new partner, and then
Get a new partner. Where that?
you're being put on leave indefinitely.
I'm suspended indefinitely?
Yes. Now between me
On
and
what grounds?
this case is becoming way too personal.
And he suspends me for that?
Because he thinks you're going to do something. But between me and you, I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a week. I don't know if it's going to be a year. I don't know.
So you're telling me that I'm off the case
Yes.
as far as the police department's concerned.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So you realize what I'm going to do, right?
I know that, but he doesn't know that.
And we're going to keep it that way, right?
Yes. You
I appreciate that.
will just tell me what you find. Now, don't do anything stupid like You know what I mean? If you,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If you meet this guy face to face, because remember, you're basically going to be a citizen now. Because from what I heard from him, he is very serious about this.
Well, can you give him a message for me?
Yeah. Well, he told me that you know how he is.
Sure.
Once he says
Do me a favor. Tell him this is a 5-point enema. Stick it in his ass.